Hello everyone, welcome to this small tutorial to guide you through the Ashtang practice journaling. Why do we need journaling is because there are many a times thoughts, emotions, experiences that we are not able to reconcile simply. Thus writing it down makes it more physical. It is not just in your mind, you can now get it out on a piece of paper. When you get something out or when you can write something, then you can analyze it because now it is not abstract. Now it is not just a mere thought. So, this idea gives importance to the fact of journaling. Journaling can be in different ways, it can just be writing down your thoughts. Second thing is if you have a structure to whatever you're doing, you can analyze your thoughts in a much more impactful manner. Or the third way of journaling is you have a template to act that you believe in, a template you live by. And at the end of the day or at the end of the week, you just analyze your actions based on that template. So, today we are going to discuss the third part of journaling, or the third type rather of journaling, where we have a template. Now, this template comes from the practice of Ashtang Yog. So, we have heard a lot about yoga, and so far we know that it is asana practice, right? It is a very physical practice. But there is something beyond the physical practice, and that is what is Ashtang Yoga, which is 8 limbs of yoga based on the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So today we shall be discussing that template. This template will help you understand your thoughts or understand your behavior better, or rather help you channelize your behaviors better. Now, first thing that we'll start with is an intention, that I am going to look at an ancient template to very honestly analyze my own self, if no one else. Because here on this paper, it is just you versus you. There is no other therapist. You, in fact, are your own therapist. And which is why your honesty, your intention becomes important, because only then a template works. It cannot work without an intention. The second thing is set up a frequency during which you will journal. It can be every day, it can be every 2 days, or it can be once a week. Calendarize it, set aside a time to do that. And this particular template, you can use it 2 times. You can use it in the morning to just reflect on, okay, this is going to be my template for the day. And by the end of the day, you can relook at it and analyze, oh, this is how the things unraveled during the day. So pause the video here, get a nice pen and paper, set your intention, calm your body, calm your mind, and let's begin. So, Ashtang Yoga starts with the understanding that only if my physical world or the society around me is, is peaceful, environment is such that I am able to have a fulfilling life, then only I can go deeper in my body, because the ultimate aim of yoga or any spiritual practice is self realization. You realize who you are. It may be anything, it may be everything, or it may be different for each one of us. So the idea is to realize yourself, but if you don't have the realization of the society, people around you, the environment, the conditioning that environment puts in you, you cannot go deeper. So it starts with yamas, which means the social conduct. In the social conduct, there are 5 parts. These 5 parts are first the yamas. So in this 5 parts, the first is ahimsa, non-violence. Now, non-violence can not only be a physical violence that you do to somebody or somebody does to you. It can be any act. It can be a verbal act of uh, hurting somebody. You just saying something mean to somebody or somebody saying it to you. The idea is to note how we glorify the concept of physical violence but have utter disregard to the concept, the idea of emotional violence, not only to the society but also to yourself. So we start with ahimsa. All throughout the day, practice this. Do I have to say this? Do I have to really make this nasty comment? Can I do without it? And Yog says choose non-violence when you have to, when you need to. This leads to a emotional safety because you know why you are not reacting a certain way. The second is satya or truthfulness. Being honest, being brutally honest with yourself and with the society. You choose to speak your truth. That is where we started this entire exercise from as well. I want to be truthful in whatever work I do. It may be small or big, but I shall give my 100% to this work. That is what we wish to do. And that is then what we expect from the other person, to be truthful. Third is asteya, non-stealing. Again, very interestingly, this does not only mean stealing something physical or material. It can be stealing a credit, it can be stealing somebody's time, and also letting somebody else steal your time, your credit. Avoid that. We have this urge to just, just let go of our time. We don't value it enough. So this one act of non-stealing, this point of a prayer, helps us reiterate the importance of time, the value of time, the value of the aspects that could be stolen and are not only material. And the important aspect that also comes under this is space. Many a times we let people define space or let people into our space, our time, and we do the same as well. So this is a gentle reminder to be mindful of your boundaries. The next thing is aparigraha or non-possessiveness. So many a times we feel that the idea of control, the idea of this is mine, this pen is mine, this particular project is mine, and that leads us emotionally into a loop of fear of letting that thing go. Hence, it is very important to be mindful and let things leave when they have to. Only thing that we can control is what we can offer to the world. How things respond is not in our control. And the last thing is brahmacharya. Brahmacharya many a times is considered as celibacy. Mindfully finding the right partners. Not only does it mean in terms of partnership, but it is also the right use of the limited energy that you have. Doing things in moderation, not going overboard. Do what you have to. Give your time, give your space, yet let it be moderate. This existence is supposed to be enjoyed, but when we lose the idea of moderation, we cause destruction. All the calamities, disasters that we see around us in the world today are because we exercise our free will beyond the boundaries of moderation. Hence, brahmacharya. So these are the 5 points that come under social conduct, which you exercise and you expect people to exercise as well. Now let's move to the next aspect, that is the niyamas. Niyamas are personal conduct. Once you have made peace with the society, with the environment around you, you come to yourself. How do you conduct yourself? The first aspect is shaucha, cleanliness. Not only physical cleanliness of your body, your clothes, your space, but also of your thoughts, hence of your emotions, hence of your patterns. Be mindful. What is an underlying emotion that is driving you to do a certain activity? Is it really clean? Is there any gray aspect that exists? Many a times, activities that we do in relationships or at work, we do it because we want to be seen as something else that we are not. And that creates a conflict in our mind. Easier said than done. However, all it takes is a little practice. Second is santosha, contentment. Contentment is easy to practice when you appreciate the amazing aspects in your life. When you express gratitude for all the things that we have in our life, many a times we are sad, unhappy, jealous because we come from a very scarcity mindset. Having a mindset of abundance is important, and that comes from gratitude. The third is tapas, which means discipline. Doing your practices, your asana, your journaling, the project that you believe in, work for that project every single day without fail. Take gentle efforts, take small efforts if you have to. Someday you could take more, the other day perhaps not, but never stop making an effort towards something that you believe in, which in this case should be to understand yourself better. The next is Swadhyay, which literally means self-study. It need not necessarily be study of scriptures, study of books. It is study of your own self, your own thoughts, your own patterns. We are human beings. We tend to relapse. Yet what matters is coming back to ourselves again and again. Falter if you have to, but never stop studying your patterns, studying what you have set out to do. Analyze, build partnerships, build relationships that are fulfilling. Follow perhaps the pages or channels on social media that really bring value to you. If not, observe where your time is going. Study every little aspect in your life. And lastly, there are many things that we do not have a control over. That is where we surrender. That is where we trust the bigger picture. When we have done our best, when we have followed the template of a social conduct, a personal conduct, whatever remains, which relies on external factors, is not for us, it's not for you and me to control or suffer. So the reminder that there is a larger plan. There are aspects beyond our control we cannot do anything about. And letting it go gracefully. That is the final aspect of personal conduct, the niyamas. One important aspect that I wish to share is when you start working on these two important templates, it becomes necessary for us to align all the objectives to one higher purpose that feels aligned with our own self, with our own body, with our own personality, how we are, regardless of the social conditioning. This template helps us understand there is something within me that perhaps is not wanting violence, is truthful. After you start becoming truthful enough, respecting space, gaining more time, learning more, you would come closer to something. You need not find the purpose or that one thing immediately today or tomorrow, perhaps not even a week, but noting down what feels right, what resonates more, what changed more. Maybe you found a different project. Maybe you found people who are subconsciously already following this conduct. What drives them? Picture all this and put it together to find what your larger purpose feels like. And the second thing is to give your 100%, which is bucketed under karma. Karma is not what happens to us without our knowledge, without our acknowledgement. Karma is giving your 100% efforts because that is the only thing that we can control. After doing that, what remains is not for us to control. So dharma, the right purpose, aligning your karma, giving the 100% efforts based on the template maintained above, that is yamas and niyamas, should you be able to come to a less chaotic mind space and enjoy the learnings this life brings better. Ultimately, that is the aim of life, to keep learning, to realize who you are, and enjoy life. So, this is where I'll end. Do this more often, once a week, once a day when you start. Try understanding yourself, and then we'll go deeper into the next episode. Thank you so much. I'm Dr. Richa, and I wish you best.